Oh, guy in shed. Not alone. Daughter. Come with me to... We're going to try a kit which she's kindly brought along. This is for testing oil. To make sure that everything's going on in there that should be going on and nothing's going on that shouldn't be going on. So apparently what we do is take a kit, take a little sample of oil, send it off for analysis. They'll tell you there's water in there, any other contaminants like aluminium or metal or anything like that, bronze, anything at all that's in there, and they can give you a diagnosis. Obviously you won't get that today because it's going to get sent off, which will be quite interesting to see the result. In other news, we're going ahead with the MV Augusta. I've partially painted. I've got so much to do, I'm not even going to show you that today because it's really not impressive to look at. And I have just come down from my computer and I registered for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride on the 23rd of May on the Falcone, and I'll be riding around Cardiff apparently. I did it for the first time last year and that was a bit of a disaster because of the pandemic restrictions, but people went out and they did it anyway, and I did the same, went for a solo ride. We all did solo rides and it was okay. It was still nice to do, bumped into a couple of people and waved and what have you, but this year it's going to be more of an event, I hope. And I'll be going, as I say, from Cardiff, good ride round with like-minded people. That is, if any of us have a mind. My daughter here is now going to do this sampling, I think. I'm just going to open it up.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see what's going on with Dad's engine. Obviously we let him loose all on his own quite frequently. So understanding exactly what's going on in here is of great benefit to us, because we can sort of work out how much trouble he's getting himself into and hopefully forecast any future need for rebuilds and things like that. So it's a dead simple kit. As you see, you just insert it into there. We use this mainly for cars. The uptake for things like commercial vehicles, for vans, not as popular. And quite often you can find that changing the oil seems to be far less of a palaver than sampling the oil. But particularly for cars, we find that understanding if there's any contaminants such as antifreeze or something like that is appearing where it shouldn't, or as Andy correctly says, if there's any metal particles in there, it can tell us a lot about the engine state of health and what's going on in there, and if we've got any expensive...
Sort of looks like having the COVID jab.
Any expensive
My bike's got COVID
coming up on the horizon. So I'm now thinking that perhaps we could have shortened the pipe.
That would have been fun. But that kind of assumes we know what we're doing.
It does, it sort of assumes that we've premeditated things.
We've never done this on a motorbike. That's the first thing. Let alone a really old, big, single-cylinder bike like this. I use the word big candidly. It's a medium-sized bike, a 500, I guess. Hang on.
Okay.
Have you got the bottle?
Yeah, so there's the bottle in here. So there's a little code on the bottle. So we can pop that sample in there. If you pull the syringe back again, what we can do is get what's left of the pipe in the sample bottle as well.
This is fiddlier than it looks.
It's actually a lot easier when you're on your own and in the workshop.
And when nobody's watching you with a camera.
I'm not saying that you're a you're a poor assistant. If he was my apprentice, I'd sack him. There we go. So it's just getting the last bit cleared out of the pipe.
It's still good. I think we're going to need to have another grab at this.
Yeah, do you want to get some more?
Yeah, let's get some more. Talk amongst yourselves. Are you in?
Yeah, we're in.
I'm just going to hold this a bit tighter. I think you pull it out a bit quick,
Yeah.
so you're not giving it time to spit up, because
Sort itself out.
this oil is cold,
It is.
which is the other side of the coin. I think I'd be doing this with a warmer engine under normal circumstance.
I suppose within the workshop environment, because we employ people, we often advise to do this cold. Just because if you're going to pull oil and draw it out.
If you're going to burn people, you best not be liable at the time.
We can use a bit of physics here.
Just go a bit slower.
And yeah, drop that to lower than the sump.
And then that help a great lot because of the viscosity. But
True. I'll just hold that there.
I think if you go a bit slower, it just sucks it more gently.
I think we've got enough there for a sample now.
Yeah.
It's expensive stuff, you don't want to waste it. There we go. I feel like a scientist.
I've got the coat.
Yeah. Couldn't trust you with a white one.
No. And there we go, it's up to the line.
There we go.
There you go. Job,
So
as they say.
Yeah,
go on.
push it back into there.
Yeah.
There we go. So we tighten that up, and this goes off to a lab. We're using my Oil Doctor, and the kit is quite self-contained here. As I said, it's something that we offer within the workshop, but it's really normal within heavy industry. They probably exercise this with a bit more finesse.
In other words, they know what they're doing. Right, what I'm going to do now is, as Hayley said, it's going to get sent off. When I get those results back, I shall share them with you. Like I say, for those of you who are not not able, shall we say, or have got a life to live and are not going to do the gentleman's ride, find somebody somewhere in your location, one of your pals, and support them in it, and give them a bit of a little bit of a donation. It doesn't hurt. I will be very honest with you. I am not normally very charitable. I don't subscribe to dozens of charities. I subscribe to 2. This being one of them, and this is largely selfish because I like riding motorbikes with like-minded people, and the other is the RNLI. They're the only charities I really go into for personal reasons. But if any of you guys think that going on the gentleman's ride is just a silly jolly, it is, but it does have a serious side to it, and I'd like to think that we as a bunch of people are prepared to give a little bit of time and money just to enjoy ourselves. It's okay to enjoy yourself and give time and money. It's good. So that's me for today. Only a quick video. I wanted to show you the start of this process, and press the like and the subscribe only if you like it. If you don't like it, don't press it. Simple as that. Subscribe and share it. The more you share these things with, the more people get to talk, and as we've seen in the past with my MV exploits, sharing practices works, because I've now got the whole thing in bits. I managed to get the forks apart through a new trick, and I'm now painting the frame. So hopefully the next episode I'll be showing the frame finished, getting ready to put the damn thing back together, and or the results from the oil. How long does it take?
Next day.
Oh, you'll definitely get to know next time.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll know the results way before you.
No, it is a great service. It goes off to the lab, and the day they receive it, it will be tested, and they email us the results.
Good Lord.
Modern technology.
Better than COVID. It's quicker than getting a COVID result. Anyway, there we go, guys. You look after yourselves. Ride safe. Take care.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.